Now you listen to me real good. I've told you once, I said it 1,000 times. You get out of those pagan, satanic, religious, Christian churches. Christians do not follow the commandments of the Bible. Christians do what they want to do. They make up their own laws, their own rules, and their own regulations. Come out of her, my people, and come out from among them. And it's real simple and easy to ascertain who are these people you need to come out from. Easy. Number one, if they keep Sunday, that's an automatic sign that you need to not have any fellowship with these commandment-breaking, wicked deceivers and seducers and bewitchers of the truth. Simple. All right. Y'all's good, isn't he? Bless all y'all Israelites on the other side of that camera that are tuning in. Glory to the King. Can y'all hear me? Yes, sir. Am I fine with this mic? Y'all, do I need to move it up some? Am I good to go, Elder Doug? I'm good to go. Y'all, we bless your magnificent name. We thank you for all things. Thank you for the blood. The blood of Jesus, it always cleanses us. We're asking today for the washing of the water by your pure word, that it would enter into our conscience and our mind to bring forth an acceptable seed to you, a bride, someone that you're proud of. Speak to us your truth. We pray that the Ruach have his way. These things will sing deep down our hearts, magnificent name of Yahshua. Hallelujah. You may be seated. Barack Hussein Obama. Y'all know who that is, right? I want y'all to, well, you know, when I go places, I try to gauge the crowd and try to speak accordingly. Does that make any sense? All right, because what good is it if you go a place and try to speak and you speaking over their heads? You follow me? It's like when I'm addressing children, I'm speaking to them because I want them to understand. You understand what I mean? But this is the mindset and the theology of people today, okay? Now listen to this very carefully. We all know that as soon as Barack Hussein Obama became the selected president, I didn't say the elected president, and there's a difference. The selected president. And when he came up for the reselection bid, and he won again by the powers that be. Gun sales went off the chart again. And of course, he attributes the gun sales to him having policies not going after the guns. So what he said was, he says, if we were going after the guns, why do you think that the gun sales are so high? Y'all hear the mindset? Do y'all hear the mindset? Do you follow me? We all know that they want the guns. Isn't that right? He knows he wants the guns. But what he does, he flips the script and tries to act like that he's, now I agree with him, he's 100% solely responsible for the gun manufacturers to make extraordinary profits. And that's not because he's a gun advocate. That's because everybody is voting. Are you following me? But in his mindset, he thinks that the reason why the gun sales are so high is because of his policies and not going after the gun. You see that mind? That's a sick mindset. All right? You're not going to spend but a few minutes here. So at the other end, we have Mr. Roberts. He says, why do you think so many people are watching us now? Because we're destroying the polygyny debate. That's what he said. No, they ain't fool. They watching you because it's better than looking at Midnight at the Apollo or Saturday Night Live. They trying to figure out how long can this person. Can you believe this guy spent 4 hours, 3 hours and 45 minutes? For all you ignorant people out there listening to, I'm going to say what Hillary Clinton called y'all, a bunch of deplorables. Listening to that cat for 4 hours rant and rave. Elder Rufus, I was talking to him this morning. He said, hey, pastor. I said, yo, what you got, Elder? He said, did you know that you paint your head? I said, I had to run and tell Sister Carol. I said, hey, Sister Carol, I paint my head. You didn't know that, did you? He said he saw it personally up close. Which one? What formula do I use? Do I go down to Home Depot and buy the nearest black gallon bucket? And the only reason why I bring this up because y'all need to understand, you're dealing with someone that's reprobate. Is 62 years old. If this is the best that you're capable of producing after all these years, it's been a wasted life. It'd been better for that man never even been born. See, he attributes that people are watching him because he's some type of profound theologian. You know, I got these people over at Debate Talk for You, Sal and them. Sal and them is a bunch of bootlicking jacklegs. You know what I mean? They only looking for ratings and all this other stuff to draw attention. Now, Gene over at Polygamy HQ is going to be debating Yah Save 777. And Yah Save 777 didn't want to debate on the issue. Listen to this. Is polygyny a sin? He wanted to debate what is it Yah's perfect will. So Gene said, I'll be glad to take that debate. More than happy. So what Sal does, he turns around, he sends me an email, and he immediately throws in Straitway Truth. You know the reason why, right? Draw more people. And I told him, take it off. He's not part of Straitway Truth. He has his own thing going up there. I still hadn't heard anything yet. So I'll make sure that Gene puts in a plug that he's not affiliated with Straitway Truth. See, everybody wants to use Straitway for some reason. Isn't that right? You can close that door now. Isn't that amazing? See how people do? We have to use these as examples so our youth will know what they're dealing with growing up. And of course, I tuned in for about 2 minutes this morning and seen that he's got every bit of 45 people watching, if that much. And he got a big old long write-up about this long. Did y'all know I'm a bishop? I didn't know I was a bishop. I remember down at the meeting I said I kind of function in a role of. I ain't had any old men to come and ordain me as a bishop. Oh, look here. It's like today. You know, you got all these people. Like, for instance, Mike Holland. Mike Holland believes himself to be a pastor, so now he calls himself pastor. Now, my question would be, where is the assembly that had elders around, that's been able to watch your mannerism, your walk, and your life, that had a witness of the Ruach, that has laid hands, and made you a pastor? So that's the question y'all need to ask, because everybody wants to be a pastor. Everybody wants to be a pastor of something. And we need to start asking these people, well, show us your credentials. Who ordained you? I'm telling you, I had old men lay hands on me. Old men full of the Holy Spirit and was commandment keepers. Now, we're farther along today than what they would have ever aspired to. But isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Cause, believe it or not, man, a 70 Chevelle Super Sport, whoo-wee. Man, you talking about a car. Is that not a car? That is a car. Vintage. A 70 Chevelle Super Sport? Whoa, man, that's a car. But you know what? You know what? that Chevrolet Corvette 2017 is a whole lot better car than that one was. Do you know the reason why? Because things should get better with time. Should it not? Things should get better. You should get better with time. Is that too simple? In the day, if you had that car, man, you understand? If you had that car in that day, boy, you were a head turner. With this generation, they'll look at that thing and go, what is that box of iron? If you, for instance, if you ask me personally, all right, if you put, do y'all think I'm talking about Chevelle Super Sports and Corvettes? Do y'all really think I'm talking about that? I got to make sure now, because if you listen to that Roberts, no telling what spirit may have jumped on you. I mean, damn, I want to make sure now. But if you ask me, if you put a vintage 70 Chevelle Super Sport right here, and you put a 2017 Camaro ZR1, that's a nice one. Which one do you think I'd pick? I picked the 70 Chevelle Super Sport. That's what I would. Look how I'm looking. I would take the 1970 Chevelle Super Sport hands down. And then all the younger generation say, Pastor's a fool. And we're going to see how much of a fool I am, right? Now, let's just say we go to 2027, the year 2027. I still got my Chevelle Super Sport, and you got your 2017 ZR1. Guess one would be the most expensive. Still. Ching ching. You could go online and look at antiques and stuff and see them things taken care of. They run $85, $95, some of them $120,000. And you go, what in the world? Which one would you take, Ariel? You take the 2017 Corvette, wouldn't you? Y'all see the difference between Jeroboam and Rehoboam? I'm just using it as an example. We ain't neither one now. Both of them jacked up. See, all the younger folks will say, Ariel, pick the 2017 Corvette. Which one would you take? He said, you know which one I'd take. And everybody going, well, why in the world would y'all? Elder Doug, which one would you take? Put a mic on him, Brother Shane. We can't hear him. We curious.
Oh, I picked a Chevy in a heartbeat. Not a chance.
Y'all get that? And the younger generation will look at us and go, them old people are out of their mind. Oh, really? If my car breaks down, I can fix it myself. And I can still keep up with you on a straight drag. Uh-oh. Your car break down, you got to go to the shop. And go ahead and take out a loan too and stick it in your checkbook to get it fixed. Old men for their wisdom. You take the 70 Chevelle Super Sport too, wouldn't you? But see, over here, more appealing to the eye is the 2017. Corvette Zero. That's more than. Both of them are nice cars to me, but I still. Sister Carol would even side with you. She'll take the 2017 Corvette. Ask her. Which one would you take? See, Corvette, after all these years, 30-some years, she still ain't learned nothing. Look at that. Y'all getting this? Why is it that the older that car get, the more valuable it becomes? And in order for the 2017 to keep strict value, you have to park it in the garage. Don't drive it. Don't let it have over 5,000 miles on it. And make sure everything is original. You may be able to get half the value. Maybe a little more. Not too much more. See, because then, that's when cars were cars. And people didn't even hardly drive with seatbelts on. You know the reason why? Because them cars were all tanks back then. They were metal. They were heavy. Wait a minute, did them 70 Chevelle Super Sports have a 454 big block in it? 327? Man. That's Dodge, isn't it? Anyway, everybody going, what is Pastor talking about? We in tour. Well, we in tour portion just like Pastor Mr. Roberts. Spend 4 hours talking about me. Making up all kind of lies. I didn't listen to it because I ain't got time for it. I think it is too. A 454. Double barrel carburetor. Huh? All the brothers in here going, yeah, man. The women are like, I just want to get to the store and get back home. Isn't that right? I don't care about that car. I remember one day when we was teenagers, I let Sister Carol use my car, and I had a 77 Cutlass, Supreme red and white. And see here, look at Brother Mike. Oh, man, that was nice in the day. I had raised white letters on it. It was candy apple red with white interior. Look at it. Everybody, woo-wee. Brother Mike said, you was in love. I let her use my vehicle one day and she bought it back to me. There was no more white letters on the tires. You know, I don't think then they had anything called curb huggers. She had pulled them tires right to their curb. I looked at her and I said, what happened? See, before that, Dad Dowell and I, we had already went for a ride, and he was going to purchase for me, him and Mom Dowell, it was a 1981 Camaro Z28. It was maroon. Gold rims. Look at that. Brother Darryl said, dang, all the way around, man, flashing. And then when they come back with that insurance quote, don't worry about it. Hey, I was fine. All I wanted was some transportation. And I was able to work on that Cutlass. It's hard work on things today. You get it? When you're new, it's hard to work on you. When you're old, you're supposed to be able to have parts easily changeable. Don't think I was talking about cars all this time. There's a moral to every story. Oh boy. Y'all hearing this? I hope we can learn something.
Uh-oh, look at him looking.